You know how on this channel we build a lot of custom keyboards, and every time I say this keyboard starts at blank dollars, but then you add on keycaps and switches and then it's suddenly $400. I mean, what the heck happened? But today we'll be looking at a completely pre-built custom keyboard where everything's included. The switches, the stabilizers, the keycaps, it's just all one big bundle. And this is the Create Keys Luminkey 75. And thanks to Create Keys for sponsoring this video. They also sent me out this keyboard. The box is super fancy. It says Lumen on the front. There's Luminkey here and Create Keys. And it just says 75% hot swappable aluminum mechanical keyboard with Vial. Now, I have never used Vial. I typically use QMK or Vial. And what that does is it allows you to just program your keyboard the exact way that you want it. So today we'll be playing with Vial later on as well. First thing we see is we've got a little card on the front here. Let's start the pleasure typing journey. Say that to someone at the office. Hey, you having a pleasurable typing journey today? They'll look at you funny, probably. And then we've got the keyboard itself, and then we've got another card underneath. Scan the QR code to check user manual assembly guide and Vial guide. So they are saving on paper, but you still get this. So, I mean, there's upsides and downsides to everything, I suppose. Two other boxes in here. There's this and then this. You've got a tiny Phillips screw and a tiny Allen wrench. And the other one has a white space bar, a white and black escape key, a stepped caps lock key, and an enter key to accent the keycaps that are on the keyboard. And then here we have a coiled cable. Pretty typical. USB-C on one side, USB-A on the other. It would look generally like this. It's not a bad look. It's just not something that I would use. I like just straight cable going out the back. Oh, and did I mention they're also selling a bare bones version. So there's a bare bones version and a fully assembled version, and there's two colors. There's this one, black and white keycaps with sort of a cream colored case, and then there's the other one, which is a black anodized colored case. Got a knob on the right. This is a very unique knob, a knob unlike many that I've seen before. This is a knob that scrolls vertically. So what the knob actually does, you can just program it with Vial. With this kind of knob, you can't click on it, so it only has two functionalities. These keycaps are double shot PBT. They look just like Enjoy PBT. Okay, they are double shot PBT keycaps from Enjoy PBT. I really like that keycap set. It's very clean and it's PBT, so it's gonna last longer than ABS. And then these switches are Gateron Baby Raccoon. It's 5-pin and it's got a single stage long pole. And that's what it sounds like. So it's a linear switch, fairly lightweight, bounces up pretty quickly. Pre-lubed PCB screw-in stabilizers. You can see it has a polycarbonate plate. So we'll put the white space bar. Very clean, no rattle. So overall, just a very, very clean keycap set. So tell me, did you like the look of it better before or like this now with the 3 accent keys? So if we look at the case, it's not symmetrical. You have the knob on the top right, but the bottom left here, you've got these accents right here where the case dips down. And it says Create Keys right there. So this lip goes all the way, and it's just a nice design choice. And then you've got this brass weight that says Luminkey on it, and then this says 07. So I'm not sure if this keyboard is going to be numbered. That sure would be cool though, if I'm the 7th person to get this keyboard. Thanks, Create Keys. So whether you get creamy white or ano black, the bare bones kit comes out to be $196. However, the fully assembled version comes out to be $258. So the difference there is $62 for the keycaps plus the switches. Is that a good deal? I'm actually not sure. If you wanted to buy the bare bones kit at $196 and then add on $50 worth of Gateron Baby Raccoon switches and add on $69 for this keycap set, that totals to be $315, whereas they're selling the fully assembled thing for $258. So you save time, which is great, and saving money, which is also great. You save $60. I would like to open this keyboard up so we can take a look. I don't don't know how many they're selling. This keyboard is in a group buy until July 25th. So if you're watching this, you got a couple more days to make some decisions about whether you want this keyboard. It's also gasket mounted here. Gasket socks all the way around. You can take off the knob and there's little washers on each side. That's like that. I just tore out a ribbon cable. That is bent to high heavens. My goodness. I really hope that still works. Here's a 2 layers of foam on the bottom case. I want to at least connect this ribbon cable back. I hate ribbon cables. Okay, everything's back together. And now because we had a ribbon cable issue, I am gonna test the keyboard. Let's do Vial. We've got a key map, macros. We've got this mode called tap dance. Let's see, I want to do the tester. I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm just testing my keys. This is why I use the Alright, everything works. So your key maps, you can do your knobs, volume up, volume down. I've never used Vial in my life, but it seems pretty easy. Oh, they recommend that you don't use the Vial website. So don't use vial.rocks. They recommend you actually download the application called Vial. It says you do have to flash it. I don't want to flash it. That takes so much time. But it's very easy. The software is super easy to use. It's not like proprietary or anything. It's still like based off of QMK. So group buy, July 25th. You got assembled or bare bones. Bare bones is $196, assembled is $258, and you got 2 colors. ETA will be Q4, and it will be delivered by Create Keeps. The bare bones version does not come with stabilizer switches or keycaps, so you're adding stabilizers to the mix. Remember that number that we talked about earlier, that $60 odd. That's the difference between the bare bones and the thing. Add $20 because that's how much stabilizers cost. And if you're wondering if I'm going to put this on our keyboard Notion table database, the answer is no. Why? Because I don't put group buy keyboards on there. If someone were to check out the table like 6 months into the future, they'll look at it and be like, oh, it's 5 stars. I want it. And it'll be like, oh, this isn't available anymore. This was available July 25th, 2023. And they'll be like, girl, it's 2024. Why'd you even put this here? So that's why. I hope that logic makes sense. Now, if you do want access to the keyboard database, the link is down below in the description and you can check that out. So with that being said, we're gonna do a typing test. It sounds really great. It reminds me a lot of the Zoom 75 with the like PE foam popping sound and then all the other foams combined together, but it's loud. I'm gonna tell you that. If you intend to bring this to like your office or whatever, they're probably gonna complain that it's too loud. I think it sounds really freaking good. It's a nice keyboard. I actually don't have any complaints about it. I mean, other than like the lack of more options, but I think they made that decision so that they could have this delivered to you within like 3 to 6 months instead of 6 months plus. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks to Create Keeps for sponsoring this video. Enjoy your day. Bye.